Are you preparing to sit simulated consultation assessment? Maybe you're feeling nervous about the idea of sitting this exam. It is a daunting exam because SCA is a very important element to obtain MRCGP. In this video, I'm going to share with you how to prepare for SCA, drawn from my own experience of teaching consultation and communication skills and having collaborated with RCGP examiners. Let's jump right into the first tip. Planning your preparation early is crucial. You want to make sure you give yourself ample time to prepare for the SCA. This is not an exam you just want to walk through and do it. You want to make sure that at least you've got 6 months of experience in general practice, that you've embedded consultation style and you have a good way of consulting. Ideally, you want to make sure that you have already passed AKT. If you haven't got that knowledge base, then it's going to be more difficult for you to pass the SCA. If somebody is training to run a marathon, they're not going to just start by running a marathon. This takes time and they need to prepare it early on. So they might run short distances to begin with. And as the time progresses, they build in the stamina, then they progress and do longer distances. Similarly with consultation, you have to prepare and possibly try and consult and practice by doing one a week, and then you might increase the pace and build on and refine it. Give yourself enough time to start preparing. So for example, at least 3 months before the exam. So choose a date that you think that would suit you and give yourself 3 months beforehand to start preparing for the exam. That will help you to have a good progression towards the exam. It's really important that you consider starting a study group. Study group is really important for OSCE type examination. Ideally, a good setting is to have 3 people in a study group. One who is able to play the role of a doctor, one who is a simulated role player, and one who is an observer. So then you can take it in turn such that everybody in the group has the turn to play. If you can find someone who is not medical to play the role of the simulated role player, that's even better. Then you'll have 2 doctors, one who would be the role of the observer and one the role of the doctor, and then take it in turn. It's more effective the way that you have your study group running. Make sure you time yourself during the role plays. And when it comes to giving feedback, it's important that the observer give constructive feedback to that doctor. So constructive feedback involves making sure that they're critical, honest, and are positive such that the other person benefit from that feedback to improve and refine the consultation. When you're thinking about setting up a study group, make sure that you have got somebody who is reliable, who is able to work towards increasing the pace as you get closer to your time for sitting the SCA. So ideally, you want to have somebody who's going to sit the SCA same time as you're planning to, so that you can both work together. It can be helpful to have more than one study group, because if you've got another person you're practicing, then it gives you a different perspective. The problem if you keep practicing with the same person is that you're familiar, and the group might not work as well if you're too familiar with that person because you've been role-playing with that person for a long time. So ideally, you want to make sure that you can practice with other people, and that will also help in the feedback that you're getting to get a different perspective. When you're starting your preparation, you might consider doing it once a week, and each of you might do 1 consultation, and then you can increase the pace such that you're doing 2 consultations each, and then increase it to twice a week, for example. If you found this video useful, you might want to download the SCA Blueprint, where I go in much more details how you can prepare for the SCA. Click the link down in the description to get your free copy. A useful tip is to write your own cases. When you're writing your own cases, you're thinking like an examiner. Think as in what skills or capabilities you'd like to test in this case scenario. Is this an ethical dilemma? Is this a social problem? Or you want to test the prescribing skill of that doctor? Think about how you can develop that thinking and write down your cases and think about what context you want to have in that case. That will help you when you're developing your consultation skills and help you towards the preparation. If you found this video useful, you might want to watch an interview I did with Dr. Roger Neighbor where we talk about consultation skills and how to prepare for MRCGP. Click the link here to watch it. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.